look how they've massacred our boys. Going into this film, I was not sure of quite what to make of it.
A martial arts film starring Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger involving dragons, witches, princesses, and the Russian Tsar for some reason.
On the one hand, Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger being together in one martial arts film would have been any action film fan's wet dream. But then considering some of Jackie's latest films, and how most films these days seem to be going on a one-way train to craptown, not only that, but so many production companies seem to have a finger in this particular pie. Yeah, we may have a real mess on our hands here.
Directed and written by Oleg Stepchenko, and released in 2020, this film is actually a sequel to a 2014 film known as Forbidden Kingdom. No, not that one. A direct-to-DVD film from Russia that made back enough money for China to take notice for the sequel and for international stars to get involved.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is right. Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger are in the same film together at last. It's kind of a shame that it didn't happen 20 years ago, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. But just how do they play into this film as the awesome protagonists they surely are? So how much of this film are they actually in, anyway?
Only the first third and last 5 minutes, acting basically as extended cameos, while we have to instead follow this band of generic paper towels dressed as characters.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Alright. Well, okay, let's see what the plot is like, to see what we're dealing with here.
Long ago, in a distant land, a dragon settled in a mountain cave and grew magically healing tea from its eyelashes. Magical tea indeed. Is there a cup available? But a band of evil sorcerers led by a powerful witch captured the dragon, selling the tea to become stinking rich.
I mean, I'm not really sure why they went to such trouble. I mean, surely you could just use a duplication spell on 1 gold coin and then soon you'd have 1,000,000 gold coins. I mean, kind of an amateur move if you ask me.
By the 1800s, a cartographer played by Jason Fleming is on a journey to map all of Europe, but is captured in Moscow when he realizes the Russian Tsar Peter I is a fake.
Man, this must be fictional if they're saying the real Peter I was not an idiot.
Eventually, he is released to map the Silk Road, and gifted an assistant who is secretly a princess played by Jingtong Yao. Meanwhile, in the Tower of London, the real Tsar, played by Yuri Koloknikov, is cellmates with the princess's father, played by Chan, who helps the Tsar escape to deliver the seal required to free the dragon to the princess. Teamed with the cartographer's wife, played by Anna Cherina, plus a ragtag team of sailors, they all work together to end the rule of the sorcerers, free the dragon, and bring back peace to the land.
All in all, a pretty generic plot to bring a MacGuffin to a specific place, free the what's-it, and wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey. The only real thing that makes it worth watching, really, is the presence of Arnold and Jackie, which was, after all, plastered all over the marketing and on the posters and everything. So, let's take a look at their fight scene and see what it is that we're dealing with. As, let's be honest, doing anything else would be sacrilegious.
Today, we join our stars in a prison. A very special prison.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HM Slammer, where you decide which prisoner will be released. Now, please welcome your host. Please welcome the Governor!
Chan makes ready to engage with the governor after getting the seal to the Tsar and helping him get out of the prison. So in this fight, Chan is just trying to buy time for the Tsar to get away.
He will make a fine specimen in my collection.
So, wait a minute. General Grievous was Arnold Schwarzenegger all along?
Jackie starts by using some CGI chains to distract Arnie while moving in for a strike, but Arnie dodges and returns with a body blow. But Chan is not done yet as he blocks and deflects several punches and is tossed overboard by Arnold. But this is the Chan man we're talking about here. Trip to Staples is like the arming up scene from The Matrix for him.
Now I want to see Jackie Chan fighting the Staples.
As he catches himself on the chandelier, only for Arnold to pull him back and tie the chain around himself so that Chan cannot get away. Arnold throws a punch only for it to be caught by Chan as he moves to a kick to the abdomen, but not even an explosion can stop the Terminator, and so he retaliates with another punch. But Chan evades any follow-ups and brings it home with a jumping back kick. The fight moves to sword work as Chan uses reverse grip.
You know Jackie Chan is a legend when he can make reverse grip actually work.
Oh, but before we get too excited, let's cut back to the boring people we don't actually care about, as... Well, apparently both felt it necessary for their opponent to get some grooming in, as Chan gets a beard trim and Arnold loses his wig, and Chan gives a minute to tell Arnold about how he was conned with his collection.
This is the helmet of Genghis Khan.
Helmet?
Yes,
This is an incense pop.
See, this is actually how most male friendships are formed. First it starts with fighting, then it turns to grooming tips, then it turns to ways to save money. Next thing you know, they're going to be playing darts, having drinking games, and bish bash bosh, they'll be best men at each other's weddings.
Oh, but first, more fighting. Jackie proceeds to try and run up a set of stairs, which also serve as a ladder.
Strange architectural choice.
But Arnold pulls Jackie's chain. Fortunately, Chan is able to kick Arnold away as the fight ends in a stalemate. Chan is recaptured and placed in his cell with tighter security, as Arnold promises they'll be sparring again sometime.
Quite a wholesome end to a fight if you ask me.
But get used to not seeing them for a while, as we go ahead and follow these idiots for the rest of the film. The film ends with the dragon being released, only to fly around and basically do nothing. So, what was the point of freeing him? Not really a turn of the tide, considering how we don't have any sort of an emotional connection to the dragon being captured aside from, oh, that sucks.
Here, this'll make it more emotional.
Now, that's better.
Whatever. The evil witch is killed, the princess takes over the castle. We get to see the real heroes for a minute at the end.
Yeah, it's kinda scummy how these two were only in the first third of the film and yet were plastered all over the marketing, put front and center in the poster, put pretty much everywhere wherever you looked for this film. Only really used as a proxy to legitimize this film at a meeting between two governmental bodies which are overall scummy in general. Shame. I mean, come on!
A golden opportunity to see Jackie Chan not only fight with a chain, but with a rotating ladder, a walkway, several props, and throwing Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger?
I mean, they go so light here. I mean, give me one reason why Jackie Chan in 2020 should be given only one scene that's so light on content. You win this round.
Okay, well, I guess it is sort of a miracle we even got Jackie and Arnold in the same film at all, let alone have them fight. Maybe it's not up to the standards of 20 years ago, but respectfully, neither are they. We may not even get to enjoy the presence of these two for much longer, so maybe we should just appreciate what we have while we still can.
Thank you for watching this week's video. In the comments, let me know if you've seen Iron Mask and what your take is on it. Like I said, this film is pretty much just generic, really. There's nothing really of substance here to watch, to be honest. It's not even really a fun film to watch for the fight scenes. I mean, sure, it's got Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger, as we've established, but that's pretty much light on them as well. So there's really nothing here if you even want to go for them. So really, it's not worth watching. But until next time, thank you all for watching, and peace be with you.